Hi Maria, it's me again, it's Lisa. Um, so basically the reason I just wanted to send you a video is because I was trying to find some really nice stretches that you can do and some easy yoga you can do for on your worst days when you're feeling that you've got loads of spasms and yeah, just not able to kind of move about as you normally would. So I find with my patients or clients that, or when I used to work in the hospital, that, well, actually now I work in the community, it's the same. When you're going through like this huge change and trying to come to terms with new changes in your body, um, you're just sort of trying to get through the day as much as possible. And yeah, fair play to you. But I think what happens often is because you're just trying to get through the day. Often your muscles can become deconditioned, and you can find that your hamstrings and things become really contracted and stiff. Yeah, I was trying to find an appropriate like yoga video to send you, but I think they were all even, yeah, just not appropriate for your worst days. So I just wanted to give you a few stretches you can do in the chair, and also I've had to make two videos because I cannot edit. I'm rubbish at stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just make another video of me doing some like floor yoga, so you could do it either on your floor or just if you're in bed, that's fine, do it in there. Um, I'm sorry I look like crap. I'm literally just about to go to bed, but I just thought I'd make this really quickly for you. I just wanted to discuss a bit about managing the fatigue as well. So it's going to be quite up and down. Every day is different, isn't it? So on the days you feel really good, it's best not to try and do everything you can. I know it's super, super tempting to try and do it all in one day because you're just going to be absolutely wiped out for the next few days and you're going to be in loads more pain. So, um, what I would do personally is um, keep like a written routine, just to keep yourself going. I think sometimes, yeah, it is very depressing when you're just not able to do things that you normally do and you're having to adapt. So I would just keep the tasks I have to do that day really small, really manageable. So like getting up out of bed, going to make myself a cup of tea, um, I don't know, whatever it is you normally do that work call or make that video or something like that. Something that is just achievable even when you feel like crap. So you can tick those things off and just keep a really good routine. And then if you manage to do anything extra, that is just a bonus. So in regards to your, I think you were saying you were struggling to grip, or it was just the spasms in your hands. There is things if you're struggling with specific things around the house, and you want to just drop me an email and to see if there's anything I can recommend. There might not be something I can recommend, but you never know. Um, if you want to send me like a video of how you physically do the crafts that you're doing, um, then maybe I could just adapt the task for you or something like that. So yeah, just be careful. Things like the kitchen, say for like cooking in a with a pan of like boiling water with veg in it or something. It's just about adapting the task in really small ways. So those little sieves, put the veg in the sieve, put that in the water of the pan, and then you've only got that to take out instead of like a huge heavy pan of water. Just little simple things like that. So if there is anything, please don't hesitate to ask. um, so yeah, these are sort of exercises that I would do with my clients of any age, and it's just adapt the task to adapt the stretches to whatever you're feeling that day. Um, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life, but sometimes I think you do have to embarrass yourself, you know, and if you get a laugh out of it, that is great. If you just get a laugh out of it, but if you actually do find it useful, then that's awesome. So I just thought I'd go ahead and do it. Okay, so in, I don't know if you've got a dressing gown, and if you don't know what a dressing gown is, oh, you haven't lived. So just any old tie or bit of rope or whatever will do, and that's just going to help you to stretch your legs out. So we'll just do some chair stretches first, and I've just written some notes down, so I will be looking at my notepad. Um, so yeah, just get nice and relaxed. Roll your shoulders away from your neck. Plant your feet firmly on the floor. Keep your hands on your knees, and we're just going to do some neck rolls for a few minutes, okay? So, the worst thing about this video is that I know, you know, you're not going to be there ready to go stretch and do a bit of yoga and stuff, so you're just going to be sat there watching me roll my neck from side to side. It's so embarrassing, but there we go. So, yeah, probably even slower than that. Just keep your shoulders rolled away. By the way, I'm also really shit at yoga, so yeah, I do it, but I'm not good at it. Okay, so after you've done a few of those, I'm just gonna do some shoulder shrugs. So as high up as you can go, and just hold it for as long as you can. And let that down, roll away from your neck, and then up again. I will just do this a few times, even though it looks really, really silly. Okay, down. Breathe in, roll the shoulders up really high, as close to your ears as you can get them. Okay, and one more. Great. So we'll just do an easy twist. So you want to just get your bum to the edge of the chair, plant your feet firmly on the ground, and take your right hand, place it right behind you, left hand on your right knee, and just twist and look behind you as far as you can go. Okay, so go back round, and we'll just do that on the other side. So just whatever's comfortable, whatever you can do that day. And it's just going to be so good for just keeping your muscles nice and flexible, and you know, because it just adds to the problems, really, doesn't it? When you've got all these spasms and stuff going on and you're feeling quite weak, and then on top of that you've got the weakness of losing the muscle condition. Okay, so come back to the front, and then we'll do sit-in cat and cow. So as you go into do your cat, inhale, roll your shoulders away, open your chest up, and just push your head back as far as is comfortable. Make sure your shoulders roll right down. Okay, and then come back out of that into cow. So just really hunch over, push your chin as close to your chest as you can go. Just really feel like a really good stretch on your spine. And if you want to make it harder, you can just bring your hands further down there, down your shin. Okay, and then cat again. And back into cow. And just don't forget to breathe when you're doing it. Okay, and inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Get a good spine stretch. Okay. So then we'll move on to legs. So with your right leg, just holding it out straight in front of you. Sorry, you can see my gross feet. And just roll your ankle out. So just feel the stretch in your thigh. Roll your ankles. Awesome. So if that's too much, then you can get your tie and just, that's still fine. Okay, and then next leg. So I'll just carry on with using the tie. Okay, and just roll your ankle round. Oh, what the really slippy leggings I've got on. Okay, so we can just go into a leg hamstring stretch. I fucking hate these. My legs are super tight, so just like, you don't even have to go that high, just as high as is comfortable. You can bend your knee if that's easier. Just do that, that's what I'm gonna do. And just make sure you're pushing your heel like down into the ground and like direct into the floor, if that makes sense. Okay, so just, if you can straighten, that's really good, and also really impressive because I can't. Oh, do you know what? I need to keep my back straight. I fucking hate this one. It's the worst. Okay. So we'll do that on the other side, even though I really don't want to. Okay, and just as far as it'll go, bend your knee if you need to, that's fine. And just make sure your back is straight and you're pushing your heel like towards the floor. Oh my god, I hate it so much. It's the worst. Okay, I'll drop that in. Right, now I'm going to do the most embarrassing thing and do a straddle on my own chair. Okay, so point your feet sort of directing either, your toes will be pointing either side. Come as far to the edge of the chair as you can. And what we're going to do is just a really easy twist, but we're going to push our knees away from each other and lean to one side. So we'll do the right side first. So push with your left arm straight into your left knee. Okay, and you can either lean on this leg or, you know, push into it a bit more. Keep your back really straight and just sink as far as is comfortable into that. Get a really good stretch here. Okay, we'll just do it on the other side. Not very good at this, am I? Okay, and we'll just do that a couple more times. I do hope you are having a good laugh at this video, because I certainly would be. Oh, I do embarrass myself sometimes. Okay. then you finish with that. We'll just finish by kind of crossing our legs over. It's not a difficult stretch, but just kind of, you can drop that knee down a bit. And just keep your back straight, roll your shoulders down. And kind of like, what I'm doing is pushing my right side of my pelvis down and sort of pushing my knee as far away as possible. Just get a bit of a stretch there. Sorry, just got lifting something nice on the telly there. And then the other side. Oh, I'm also really uncoordinated as well, so it doesn't help to do yoga or stretches or anything. So just drop your knee down as far as, you know, is comfortable, so you can feel the stretch in your groin. And that is it for that. So that should have taken around sort of 10 minutes. And then the lying down one again is just another 10 minutes. So if you can get that 20 minutes in a day, or something similar, depending on however you're feeling, that should really help to just keep your muscles going, keep the blood flowing. In regards to diet and things, obviously I'm not a dietitian. I noticed some people were talking about the keto diet on your live the other day. And my personal sort of practice that I've just recognised that can be, because it's a really high protein diet, it can be really triggering for lots of different conditions. And we're not supposed to have that much protein, as far as I'm aware. It's not kind of natural for us. So there are lots of different diets out there. One that I particularly like, and yeah, a book that I really like, it's a lot of evidence-based practice in there, and that's what I really like, is, you know, peer-reviewed, evidence-based stuff like that. So it's quite a dramatic name, How Not to Die, by Dr. Michael Greger. But it's really, really interesting. I would suggest that. Obviously it's not the it doesn't cure stuff. It's not going to be the cure, but if you're having a lot of side effects, it might just help reduce any side effects your normal diet would give you, and just ease that a little bit. So and maybe give you a little bit more energy, and just combat that fatigue a little bit. So I'll post the next video of the lying down ones. So I hope that helps. And I can't edit, so I'm gonna have to walk over to turn it off.